Hello HQTs from across the globe. Welcome to our massive royal game. As you may have noticed, it finally happened. The UK's former bad boy Prince Harry said "I will" to Hollywood sweetheart Megan Markle. They are now officially the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. That's right, and the royal bride went understated with a lovely dress and a whole lot of veil. The guest list was A-list, including Oprah, the Clooneys, Serena Williams, and Harry's ex-girlfriend. Awkward. Of course, everyone's talking about Meghan and Harry's first public kiss in front of millions. No pressure there. Well, now it's your time to shine. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your Queen Elizabeth, and this is HQ Trivia, where if your royal knowledge is down, you'll be wearing the crown. And the rules to play are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You've got 10 seconds to tap the answer. If you get it correct, you move on, answer all 12 right, and you win or split the cash. And today, we are giving away a very regal $25,000. You heard it right, $25,000 is up for grabs. You could really live like a queen with that kind of cash. Buy a bigger hat than Oprah's, snag a bouncy castle, way more fun than the real thing, and eat scrumptious fruitcake for every meal. So yummy. Okay, players, there are over 1 million of you ready to march down that aisle right now. Let's get to the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. What's the name of the headquarters of the British royal family? Buckingham Palace, Taj Mahal, Mushroom Castle, where the royals dwell. Where would you find them? Well, Mushroom Castle may be tasty, but it cannot compete with the 775 rooms of this residence. Needing a GPS to get around is Buckingham Palace for the win, of course. And how many of you tapped on Buckingham Palace? I feel that a lot of you did, of course. 1.1 million of you with a palatial win here. Now, it's not just royalty who live there. The palace is also home to over 800 staff members. That's more roommates than I had at uni, and I had a lot. Okay, HQTs, if you think this game is big, wait until you hear about what is coming up tomorrow. A whopping $100,000 prize will be on the line. The fun all starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. You heard me right, $100,000 up for grabs tomorrow night. Scott Rogowski will be here, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Moving on to Q2. Which of these would the Queen of England wear on highly formal occasions? Big Goslar helmet, fedora, crown. Not just formal occasions, highly formal occasions. It's certainly possible the private Queen Elizabeth enjoys chugging a pint in her downtime, but she would never wear that headgear for a formal occasion. Is crown. Of course, she'll rock a crown. 1 million if you get the crown here on Q2. The Queen doesn't bust out the crown that often, though. She usually sticks to the smaller tiara, a little lighter on the scalp. Q3, which of these is a color historically associated with nobility? Royal blue, royal hot pink, royal brown. You noble men and noble women in the game should know this one. We saw some of this color in the crowd today, making devil in a blue dress a bit more dignified. Is royal blue is your royal answer. 1 million if you got that one too. Well done. Now, centuries ago, blue dye cost a pretty penny, which meant only wealthy and noble people could afford it. Now it's as common as fish and chips. Now, every royal wedding has its scene stealers, and this time was no different. Thanks to the adorable Princess Charlotte and the always unamused Prince George. Okay, that's our cute break. Moving on to Q4. When Prince Harry proposed to Megan Markle, she was cooking a popular recipe known as what? Bridal beef Wellington, marriage lobsters, engagement chicken. Goes to show if you know how to throw down the kitchen, it can change your life. This legendary meal is supposedly good enough to get Mr. or Mrs. Right on bended knee after serving it. No plucking about here. It's engagement chicken for the win. And that was our first savage question of the game here on Q4. We lost 600,000, more than 600,000 if you're there. 332,000 if you're still engaged, though. No, if you're not looking to settle down anytime soon, you will want to avoid this tasty roast, just in case somebody puts a ring on it. Q5. What animal is known for eating royal jelly? Elephant, hummingbird, bee. Not jam jelly, but royal jelly. A little bit different here. There's nothing fancier than jelly. It's food fit for a queen. Not quite Beyonce, but a queen bee nonetheless. And bee is the answer we were looking for here. Another tough question. 180,000 of you are buzzing on to the next round. Many of those buzzing bees get fed royal jelly when they're young, but for the queen, that's the only thing on the menu for life. Could get a little boring, perhaps. Q6. In the lyrics to Lord's smash hit Royals, she sings that every song's like what? Flashing your bling, trashing the hotel room, dancing on tables. Sound more like a rock star lifestyle than a royal lifestyle. Finally, a question about somebody relatable, like Lorde, who wrote a #1 hit when she was 15, is trashing the hotel room. And 90,390 if you don't need to trash anything here. The lyrics go, every song's like gold teeth, Grey Goose, tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trashing the hotel room. Something Harry would know a thing or two about. Q7, which of these countries has a current monarchy that dates back to the 7th century? Japan, Finland, Hungary. Back to 660 BC. We're taking you way back with this one. It might be the oldest continuous monarchy in the world, but it still looks fabulous for its age. It's Japan. Japan is your winning answer here. 45,203 if you really know your royalty. Now, Finland and Hungary don't have monarchies. In Japan, you'll find Emperor Akihito and the chrysanthemum throne. It just needs to be watered daily. Q8. In her longest-running TV role, Megan Markle played a character who mostly had what job? Secretary, lawyer, paralegal. And it was a great show. Still is. Before she was the royal bride, Meghan wasn't exactly slumming it, was she? She was starring on hit Hollywood show Suits, playing a paralegal. And how many of you laying down the law here? 28,770 of you. Meghan was also a UN advocate speaking about women's rights. Brains and beauty, a royal combination there. Q9, when meeting William and Kate, LeBron James was accused of violating royal etiquette for doing what? Putting arm around Kate, keeping his hat on, taking a selfie. All three would probably be frowned upon, to be honest. He might be King James on Twitter, but LeBron was accused of breaking royal rules when he posed for a photo op with his arm around Kate. Yeah, that was a big no-no. Putting his arm around Kate, your winning answer here. 15,985 of you got the game in a headlock right now. The royal family later declared it was okay, maybe hoping a bit of his athletic ability would rub off on the royal genes. Q10, which of these countries' monarchs is widely reported to have the lowest net worth? Saudi Arabia, Thailand, United Kingdom. I'd switch places with any of them. Of course, they seem rich in comparison to commoners like you or I, but the wealth of Thailand and Saudi Arabia's royalty allegedly dwarfs the United Kingdom. UK for the win here on Q10. That was a tough question. I'm going to go with Savage. Royally Savage here on Q10. 11,000 gone. 4,696 of you are moving forward. No wonder British taxpayers are footing the bill for half of the wedding costs. How generous of us. Q11. Meghan Markle's wedding dress was designed by the same fashion house that costumed what classic film? Funny Face. The 7-Year Itch. Cleopatra. It was all about the dress. Who's going to design the dress? And now we know. Meghan looked stunning today, thanks in part to that dress. It was by Claire Waite-Keller for Givenchy. The French fashion house is known for its work with Audrey Hepburn in films like Funny Face. Funny Face for the win. 1,480 of you are laughing right now. Happy faces at the ready, because we are moving on to the aisle, which is the final round. 1,480 players left in the game. 25,000 $1,000 up for grabs right now. Who is about to win big tonight? Q12. Which of these royals is closest in line for the British throne? Princess Charlotte, Prince Harry, Duchess Kate Middleton. And who's going to get the throne tonight? As you might expect, Prince Charles is first and his eldest son, Prince William, is second. But then it gets a little tricky. Coming both before his brother and his wife, cutting in line, is Will's daughter, Princess Charlotte, for the win here on Q12. And we have 1,511 winners. You smashed it. Congratulations, 1,511 winners, down from way past 1 million players. And you are taking home $16.55. Well done. We've got Camilla Stan, who's singing for her win right there. We've got Waggler. I don't know what you're doing there, Waggler. Lemon Peas. Looks like a lemon right there. And Rosie at large, you're large and in charge in the game right now. Many, many other winners as well. What are you going to do with the cash? Maybe roast some engagement chicken if you want to get hitched. Dye your hair royal blue, stuff your face with some fruitcake. There's a lot you can do with that money. That was a royal-tastic game, HQTs. You came, you played, and you absolutely slayed. I'm Sharon Carpenter. You can find me on the socials. I'm right here. Come say hi. Let me know how you did today. And I hope you all enjoyed this gargantuan game. Do not forget, we have an even bigger one coming up tomorrow with a whopping $100,000 up for grabs. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.